Good morning, students. Students, as in our previous video, we were discussing about different characteristic features of prokaryotic cells. So today, in the same series, I will discuss some specific features of prokaryotic cells or some bacterias, because bacteria are also example of prokaryotic cells. So initially, I am talking about cell envelope and its modification. Cell envelope means the outermost layering of the prokaryotic cell or bacteria. Student, I want to tell you that most prokaryotic cells, particularly the bacterial cell, have a chemically complex cell envelope. Means it have a chemically complex outermost envelope. The cell envelope consists of a tightly bound three-layered structures. I want to tell you that in prokaryotes, the cell envelope means the outer covering of the cell is three-layered. It has three layers. Now, what are these? The first, the outermost layer is called as glycocalyx. Then it is followed by the cell wall, and the innermost layer is called as plasma membrane. So, a bacterial cell's envelope is three layered. The outermost layer is called as glycocalyx, middle layer is called as cell wall, and the innermost layer is called as cell membrane or plasma membrane. And each layer has a distinct kind of function. Now, I am explaining. Uh, they are together functioning as protective unit. All these three means the outermost glycocalyx, cell wall, and plasma membrane. Structurally they are different, but functionally these are same. Means they are protective in nature. They are protecting the cellular content of the bacteria or prokaryotic cell. Now, based on the structure as well as the function of or the nature of this cell envelope, the bacteria can be classified into two different types. Now, how we can say that these are classified into two types? Because we are using a particular stain, and this stain is called as Gram stain. Okay, and in response of this particular stain, the bacteria can be classified into two types. The first one type is called gram positive, and the second one type is called gram negative. So means gram, who are gram positive, the bacteria which are staining in that in the presence of that particular gram stain are called gram positive. Okay, and the bacteria which are not taking the stain or the color or the dye of that particular stain are called as gram negative bacteria. Okay, now I want to tell that what is glycocalyx, what is cell wall, and what is cell membrane. So I want to tell you that glycocalyx is the outermost layer, and its composition or thickness is quite different in different kind of bacteria. It could be loose sheath called slime layer in sometimes, or sometimes it may be thick tough or like a capsule. So means sometimes it will be very loose, very it will be in the form of the loose sheath, in a form of a slime layer or a mucousy layer, or sometimes it may be tough or hard or strong structure like capsule. And we know that the cell wall is very important component, and cell wall determines the shape of the cell too. Okay, and it also provides the structural strength to the cell. Okay, and prevents the bacterial cell from collapsing or bursting, while the plasma membrane is the innermost membrane. Okay, and it's a semi permeable or selectively permeable membrane, and this membrane is similar either the cell is prokaryotic or eukaryotic. But there are some modifications in the prokaryotic cells in the cell membrane or plasma membrane. The sometimes it becomes folded. The plasma membrane have some extension or it gets folded, and it forms some special structures. These structures are called mesosomes. Okay, and these extension of the plasma membrane may be either in the form of the vesicles, tubules, or lamellae. And what are the function of these extension? Means what are the functions of mesosomes are the sites of the DNA replication, as well as it is also helpful in the production of cell wall. Means cell wall formation, as well as the it also helps in the DNA replication process. Sometimes it also helps in the respiration process, secretion process, or it also increases the surface area of the plasma membrane for the enzymatic activity or for the completion of the chemical reactions. Okay, or sometimes in some bacteria like cyanobacteria, uh, these plasma membrane also contains some colorful pigment which help in the photosynthesis process, and these extension which are carrying the photosynthetic pigments are also called as chromatophores. Okay. Now one more thing I want to tell you about the prokaryotic cells or bacterias. Some bacteria are motile and some bacteria are non-motile. If the bacteria are motile, means if they are capable to change their position or they are capable to move here and there, for this kind of movement they have thin filamentous extension from their cell wall. Means they have some filament like structure which are arising from the cell wall, and these filamentous structures are called as flagella. ठीक है. And these bacteria show a range of number of the arrangement of the flagella, means different bacteria may have different number of flagella too. Now if we will observe the structure of the flagella, so we will find out that a flagella has three parts: filament, hook and basal body. Means a flagella is made up of three regions or three parts: filament, hook and basal body. And these filaments are the longest portion that are extended from the cell surface to the outside. Yani the extension which are arising from the cell wall, from these extensions the flagella is the longest extension and helps in the movement or locomotion. Sometimes besides flagella, pili or fimri are some surface structures which are arising from the cell wall, but they do not actually they do not help in the motility process, or they do not helping in the movement process. ठीक है. The pili are elongated tubular structures. ठीक है. These are made up of some proteins, while the fimries are small bristle like fibers or hair like fibers sprouting out from the cells of the bacteria. And the function of fimri is that they can attach with the substratum or they can attach with the substrate. ठीक है. So the bacteria who are living in the rocks in the streams, so they are helping in the attachment, as well as they are also helping to attach bacteria with the host body. So these are some common features which are related with the cell envelope. Now one more feature is there which I want to discuss with you. I want, because the cytoplasm of these prokaryotic cell or bacteria also contains some ribosomes. I want to tell you that in prokaryote these ribosomes are associated or these are attached with the plasma membrane of the cell, and these are about 15 nanometer to 20 nanometer in size, and these are made up of two subunits. ठीक है. The subunits, I want to show you that what are its subunits. uh, I want to show you its structure. Okay, you can see here, this is its structure, and there are two subunits. The upper one subunit is of 30s, and the second and then the lower one subunit is called as 50s. ठीक है. तो 50 30 is 80, but combinedly these are called as 70s. ठीक है. Here S means Sedberg unit. Is it clear? So I told you that the ribosomes are the structures which are present, or these are the organelles which are present in its plasma membrane or cytoplasm, and its size is about 15 to 20 nanometer. It is made up of two subunits, 30s subunit and 50s subunit. ठीक है. And together they are called as 70s. ठीक है. And these ribosomes are the sites for the protein synthesis. They are the sites for the protein synthesis, and sometimes several ribosomes can attach together. ठीक है. And they are referred as polyribosome or polysome. Except ribosomes, some reserved materials are also present in the cytoplasm of the prokaryotic cells, and these reserved materials are referred as cell inclusions or inclusion bodies. ठीक है. And I want to tell you one more thing, that these cell inclusion or inclusion bodies are never bounded with the cell any kind of membrane. ठीक है. And these may be phosphate granules, cyanophycine granules, glycogen granules, or sometimes gas vacuoles in the blue green algae which are performing photosynthesis. ठीक है. So this is all enough about the prokaryotic cell. I hope so you understood it very well. Still if you are facing any problem or difficulty, you can concern with me. Thank you. Bye bye. Have a nice day.